Yeah, we just talked about as a team. The first inning was we did great. The last inning, I thought, the offense we did great again. But those middle innings, we kind of went back to a little bit what we did last week, where we just against some slow curveballs, off-speed change-ups. We were popping up. We struck out, swung and missed at some bad pitches, took some bad pitches, or good pitches that we should have swung at. But the bookend of the innings, we swung about as well as we could. We were going, taking pitches in the dirt. Then we were going away with pitches, going backside. We worked on that a lot during batting practice today, expecting we were going to see a lot of junk probably tonight. But the hitters, you look at the line score, whatever it was, 9 runs on about 12 hits or so. It looks good. But those middle innings, we kind of laid down a little bit and didn't do our job. But proud of them. We bounced back. Last week we wasn't a very good week for us offensively. We worked really hard in batting practice today, and I thought it showed tonight. Yeah, he doesn't get phased at all. He got himself into trouble, but showed maturity, got out of it. I think we we let 2 runners get on each of the first 3 innings, and then like I said, got out of it. Made some pitches when it counted, and that's just one that's his experience. It's his second-year guy. Maturity. He knows what he's got to do. We talked after the first inning, after he walked some and didn't have his control. I said, look, I don't need to say it. What we got to get better at and work on the rest of the game. And he knew. I don't have to talk to him. And he's a smart enough kid, very intelligent, high IQ kid on the mound. But the biggest thing for all of our pitchers tonight was first pitch strikes. That's what we got to get better at. We didn't do a good job, by really any of us. So we'll concentrate on that, focus on that Wednesday and Friday. Emphasize to the pitchers, we got to throw first pitch strikes to get ahead. Yeah, we give our catchers, Miles, again, another returning guy. We give him the green light to do that. If he sees something, he feels like he can pick something like that. We give him the green light to try to pick some guys off, throw behind runners. That was a big one for us. That got us out of a jam. But our defense, hopefully I'm not jinxing anything, but our defense has been our strong point this year. We play very well defensively. It doesn't matter, who we put out there. We've got 6 very good defensive outfielders. We've got probably, I lost track, about 5 or so infielders that we feel we can plug and play at any position. You look out there in the last 3 innings, I know I think every infielder played like 2 different positions tonight with McLaughlin, Herlong, Parker, Cassetti. Everybody that went out there played. Atkinson, he started in left field, came to second. So we got some versatile guys, and a lot of that was something that we felt like we needed to see some things tonight, and that's why we wanted to see Atkinson in the outfield. We wanted to see Parker at second, but we didn't want to experiment too much because these are some must-win games for us if we want to win the league title. But we wanted to see a few things and see if it works.